Good day and welcome back to the channel. I've been asked several times actually what fertilizer I use. My response was I don't use fertilizer. The only thing I use is compost. I was going to set out my carrots, so no time like the present to show you how I fertilize my garden beds. The only way I fertilize my garden beds. This compost bin here, most of it I should be able to sift out and put directly on the beds. This one here, I think probably the greater percentage of it will sift out. This one in the middle now, I don't know. But to start with, I'm going to have to take that pile off the center one, put it over on top of the furthest one out, take the top rim off of the first one and put on here, so that when I sift it out I can throw the stuff I sifted out back into that bin. Way too big. Now these two bins are the one size and that other bin is another size. I'm just going to have to do the best I can and throw the siftings back there in the big pile. Yep, the worms are enjoying the compost. And there's more there. I've got a wheelbarrow full. I can bring it over to the bed and put it on. Might as well take the rake with me as I go. See me bring the first one over because company showed up and I kept on sifting compost. Don't think I need actually two wheelbarrow loads, but about a wheelbarrow and a half actually. Since this is carrots, that's the extent of the, you stay standing up, the extent of the fertilizing that this bed is going to get this year. I decided to plant scarlet nantas and Denver's Athlon carrots. And this year I made signs big enough to see. So we'll put Denver's Athlon in there. Scarlet nantas in there. Just make a line first so that I kind of make it on halfway straight. Occasionally you have to check to make sure the pipe's staying clean, of course. Sets across, 22 rows. That's 386 sets. Do that with 2 beds and I'd have over more than 2 carrots a day for a full year. I decided that 2 wheelbarrow loads was too much, so when I done this bed I brought over 1 wheelbarrow load and I took some back off of this one here and put over there. Just a few seeds left. I'll have to grow this one out to grow some seed for this one next year. Because it is a nice carrot. ran out of space on the memory card, so the camera turned off. But here they are. The carrots is all planted, 2 beds with a good covering on each. So that wheelbarrow is your normal size wheelbarrow. I think that's 8 cubic feet. I think it's the normal size. And like I say, I think it's 6 5-gallon buckets if I were to put 5-gallon buckets on there. So you put a wheelbarrow load and a half on a 3 foot by 10 foot bed. That'll give you approximately 1.5 to 2 inches of compost. Well sifted for small seeds. If I was putting in bigger transplants, then I could have coarser compost, but when you're going to be setting smaller seeds, it's much easier if you have a well sifted compost. And this will keep in the moisture now, and every time it rains or it's irrigated, you get a compost tea going right down among the roots of the plant. And of course the worms will come up, and the soil beetles and that, they love this stuff, so they'll be working it over and leaving their detritus behind. And that is all I do to keep my beds fertile. You loosen the soil with a fork in the beginning to pick out off all the weeds, cover it in 2 inches of sifted compost, and plant away. So I hope you found that interesting and inspiring. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.